Have you ever said something hurtful without meaning to? Well, to be honest, I have in school and even with my friends. This comes from my inability to think before I speak. This brings us to the Japanese proverb, the mouth is the source of disaster. I believe that this saying is generally correct because if you don't think before you speak, you'll most likely get in troubling situations. My three examples are Rumors and Gossip, Marie Antoinette, and The Great Gatsby. My first example is rumors and gossip. In life, rumors and gossip can ruin someone, whether in school or in work. Usually, what the situation was misinterpreted, and what was said is generally not correct. And to the person on the receiving end, this is horrible. And everyone will judge them based on something that never happened. This shows that you have to be more careful in analyzing situations, and when you overhear something, you first make sure that what you overhear is correct, and don't just spread it around. My second example is Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette was a French queen who was the last monarch before the French people rebelled. She was immersed in luxury while the French people suffered. She was also notorious for saying, "Let them eat cake," and this led to her downfall. At that time, the French people were drowning in poverty, so when they heard this phrase, they were infuriated because it showed that she didn't care enough about them and didn't know what's happening, and that they couldn't even afford bread, let alone cake. This shows that if you're tactless, it can completely change someone's view of you. My third example is The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby follows the story of Jay Gatsby, who loves Daisy Buchanan, the wife of Tom Buchanan. Daisy might have loved Tom if Tom was less rude and didn't say careless and hurtful remarks. She wouldn't have been torn between Tom and Gatsby, and the story wouldn't have ended in tragedy and disaster with Gatsby dying. This shows that if you're even a bit more careful with what you say, the outcome in the future can be much better in life and in your career. These examples express the proverb, the mouth is the source of disaster. My three examples were Rumors and Gossip, Marie Antoinette, and The Great Gatsby. I may have been really blunt in the past, but I have grown. Now I am more careful when I want to speak my thoughts, because I can spare someone's feelings this way. And this way, it's just kind, which is important in everyday life.